What about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, cool. Can you hear me now? No, I was just saying, just give me a minute. I'm gonna see if some more people gonna come up in here. I don't see too much moving on this topic right here as I'm looking. I can kind of tell how it's gonna go. What is your topic? It's Tyler Perry. Can you see it at the top of the video? Did I put it on there? I thought I put it on top of the video. Should be on the title. Let me go double check. It should be on the video. I thought I put a thumbnail. Oh, you clicked on it right away? Oh. Nah, it's up there. It says Tyler Perry text messages exposed. Was Madea trying to bump coochies with one of his actors? Yeah. Just trying to see what's gonna happen. I'm trying to give it a few minutes, see how many people gonna come up in here. Yeah, we wanted to talk about Madea trying to bump coochies. Trying to bump coochies with this white boy. Old Madea. This nigga. Yes, I have, sir. I've had enough. Appreciate everybody coming through, though. Black rich men need to hide their money because the lawsuits are coming. Yeah, they coming. And they definitely coming if you're doing stupid shit like this. I mean, you trying to get with the actors and stuff, man. He talking about being professional on the text messages, but you're not really being professional because you trying to flirt with the dude. You flirting with one of your actors. Like that's not professional. If I was these people now, knowing what's going on, why would you even try some of these folks? Unless, like, if you're a man to a woman, if a woman is really giving you hints that she like you, maybe then I would do it. But it would depend on what position she was in. If she was my subordinate, I know it's hard, but I wouldn't do it because I know what that could lead to, especially in Hollywood or in some type of entertainment field. They just gonna make up some shit later on. You don't know what the hell these people gonna say. They'll take the text messages and flip them, and like I would have NDNAs to be signed. I probably wouldn't be messaging you. I mean, everything would have to be in-person interactions. I would always say, look, if they ask me if I want to do something, okay, well, we can meet at such and such restaurant and we can talk about it. But we're not talking on the phone because if you quite possibly might be recording, I want the recordings to show that we in public and what I'm saying is what I'm saying. And if the video is doctored up, then they should be able to tell. So you can't make up any lies about me. You can't pull up any messages and say that I said or did something to you. Tyler Perry can't pray for nobody at church now. It's proven he's on the Gomorrah team. He was on the messages. He was actually talking about doing all of this freaky stuff and being free of religious guilt. So he obviously knows it's some wrong in what he's doing. He just didn't reconcile with himself. And I think he didn't reconcile with himself because he got so much damn money. You know what I'm saying? When you got that much money, that's why they don't mind doing all that freaky stuff. I honestly don't even think they mind going to hell at that point. Even though I don't think what he did would warrant him going to hell. But I'm just saying. Like I just don't think that they would even mind going to hell. They feel like I got so much money, I can enjoy myself and do all of these things that I want to do that it really doesn't even matter at this point. Look at P. Diddy. He didn't care. He was burning up cars. Had his girl getting peed on. She getting knocked down by 3 or 4 guys in one night. I mean, he's watching this stuff for hours. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with it, but it's like it's all about freak offs, man. I mean, they had a short little point. Well, it's still going on, but they had a short little point in there where they was talking about the guns in the house with the scratched off serial numbers. But hell, it goes right back into the freak offs. They finding thousands of bottles of what's that shit? Baby oil everywhere. So yeah, Tyler Perry is a freak, man. He trying to bump coochies with this dude. This also explains why Tyler Perry always casting light-skinned black men in his movies. Yeah, it's the dudes that he like. He liked them dudes. This is what I was saying in the short. This is why he always making these movies about these downtrodden black women, so they can be on his side when it comes to stuff like this. So when it comes to stuff like this, the black women will all be, nah, y'all just going after Tyler Perry because he rich and he got money. He know what his audience is. He know who they are. He gonna need them to defend him. And that's exactly what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing. Is it an echo? Y'all getting an echo? Nah, y'all ain't getting an echo. I hope y'all not getting an echo. I just turned my mic down some. I think it was clipping. Black billionaires must be cursed. Could be. I don't think some of them are. Though. I just think they making bad decisions, knowing what they up against. They making bad decisions. To me that's just stupid. Some of the stuff that they do, I think it's dumb. Especially in that position, being a black billionaire, you're the owner of a studio. You're trying to talk to all of these male actors, and I mean, really, what is he thinking about? You want to see the messages? Let me go. Where was the messages at? I had them up here. Let me pull the text messages back up. This stuff is crazy, man. Like he's obviously flirting with these people. A damn freak. Okay, we can go ahead and read the text then. Forget it. Let's go. Just listen to the way it's coming out. Tyler Perry sent this to the guy. It says, "You know what I cook, Derek?" And he said, "Spaghetti, cake, you." He said, "You? I'm so drunk talking shit That's like a girl, ain't it? When she flirting with you, just throw that out there. I'm so drunk. That's like almost an invite to come over. Hey, I'm so drunk. I'm drunk. I'm just over here chilling. Oh, I'm so fucked up right now. I'm having drinks and da. Hoping that you'll say, "Man, where you at? You want me to come over there? You can if you want to." That's Tyler Perry. He says, "What's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy?" Yes, it's this is still Tyler Perry says, "Yes, it's the exact same kind of car, Geo Metro. I don't know where that's coming from." And then Derek says, "Giving up my religious guilt, becoming a Buddhist. That's so cool. Where you came from?" Tyler Perry says, "Unfortunately, Derek, I have friends who are in their 50s and 60s who are still dealing with that. And it's so sad. You can have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ." See? Basically what he just telling him, look, man, you can get your butt toe up and it's cool these days, man. You don't have to feel bad or guilty about, having sex with other men. This is what we do now. You can do that. At least Tyler Perry was trying to be the top and not the bottom. Yeah, from the messages, it does sound like he trying to be on top, don't it? Man, he was talking about I'm so horny. I just hate to see what. We'll get to all of that. I mean, Tyler Perry is sick, bro. It's like what they say. This is Tyler Perry in a Tyler Perry movie. That's what's going on. You got Tyler Perry starring in a Tyler Perry movie. Tyler Perry goes to town on his actors. Next message. Tyler Perry says, "Nice. Santa Monica is nice. I'm glad you're going out there. How is your no? Is it stronger? You got to have a strong no." Derek says, "Yes, it's strong. My mom literally thinks I'm going to sell my soul to the Illuminati. She heard Kanye say that it's real." Tyler Perry says, "Well, I don't think that, but I do think that you have to be able to say no and mean it and make it clear." Derek says, "I'll only say yes if it gets me an Oscar." But just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. I hear you. That's where he messed up. That's what makes me think that he actually was thinking about it or he wanted it. Somebody just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. He know Tyler Perry is flirting with him, saying little things to him. Why would you even type that? As a man, just as a masculine man, I wouldn't even play with the type of talk that Tyler Perry is talking about. It wouldn't even be a joke to me. I would just not even respond. Says Tyler Perry wanted to dominate white men. Yeah, he wanted to dominate any man. Tyler Perry is sick. I'm gonna keep saying that. He put on for all of these black women, but it's starting to come off as, how the gay men, they love the girls and the females and the girls, like the gay dudes who act like women, the girls. That's what this is feeling like to me. Tyler Perry might as well just come on out. And then he says, "I will hope that you would let someone hold you." Why is that like that? I wish they'd get off the screen. "I would hope that you would let someone hold you and make love to you." God damn it. That shit is on this damn screen. He says, "You are missing the best years of your life, my friend. Trust me, I hope you get past that block in your mind." Can y'all still see that? Yeah. He trying to coerce him now. And he said, well, it's not this person, but yes, I want that too. I'm working on it. Therapy is helping. God damn it. That shit is fucking small. Y'all can't see that. Let me refresh it again. That's small right there. I know it. Hold up, let me blow it up. I can't blow it up. Lord have mercy. Is this stuff relevant? No. Let me get to the good stuff. Look at this. Look, he says something about treat my. This is Tyler Perry say treat myself right. What are you doing? He says Derek. That is. I mean, Tyler Perry is just flaming. Jesus. Derek says just talking to my sister. Tyler Perry types I roll. Fine. Good night. I'll go through the 600 people in my phone book and be annoyed that I don't want to talk to any of them. He's trying to tell him, look, I want to talk to you. He is really flirting with this dude. Really, really flirting with this dude hard, bro. He want that Boochie cat. He want that Boochie cat. Tyler Perry is going hard for it too, boy. Derek says, trying to get off so I can go to sleep, LOL. Tyler Perry says, I understand, LOL. Derek says, apparently, you're not the only one that's been drinking tonight. Tyler Perry says, I just started. They didn't. I swear these messages are so small. Then Tyler Perry says in another message, why did that photo make me jealous? You two together? You know what? Fuck this. Fuck this, bro. I'm going to let this girl explain it to you. I ain't got time for this shit because the way I'm explaining it, she put it together. She put it all the way together. I'm going to let y'all get it from her. I think she be on TikTok and shit like that. Oh, don't you do this to me. Oh, my. Oh, Lord. It act like it don't want to load up, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, there you go. Let me find her. Okay, there she go right there. Put her right here. Can y'all see that still? Okay. Now I'm going to let y'all hear it. Now, if y'all can't hear it, just let me know.
Tyler Perry pumps these movies out so fast because you needed to cover a very expensive lawsuit. Now, People magazine is reporting that Tyler Perry is being sued for $260 million. Now, before we get into all of these text messages, let's talk about the facts of the case. Now, according to People magazine, he's being sued by somebody by the name of Derek Dixon, and this person is alleging that Tyler Perry had actually assaulted them and retaliation, among other complaints. Now, Dixon claimed that he had met Tyler Perry as far back as September of 2019, before he became the star of his show called Ruthless and another show called The Oval. Now, after the lawsuit had made public, Tyler Perry's attorney clapped back and said that this has come out. Now, let's start from the top because we have a slew of text messages we got to get through, and I want to see if I can get them all in one video. Now, according to Dixon, this is a text thread conversation between him and Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry sends him a picture of him, looks like on a ski boat, and he says, nice picture. Yeah, the water does look calm. Perry replied back and says, nice picture, question mark. Dixon replies and says, great, amazing, awesome picture. I guess that's being sarcastic. Tyler Perry replies back and said, you don't see that stud in the nice picture? And then Dixon replies back and says, yes, that's a stud. Now, in this next set of threads, Dixon had sent him a message and says, I can call you later or tomorrow sometime. Tyler Perry replied back and says, you have a really fresh voice and take on things. He said, I don't know where this is going, but I laughed the entire time. I can see the world and the characters. My exclusivity ends in 30 days. What does that mean? Now, Tyler Perry goes on to say, I want to take Losing It Out on Amazon or Netflix after that and gauge their interest. But I also want to try and get you to the right people and help you make these shows work. I guess the show that Dixon was on was called Losing It Out. And I guess Tyler Perry was attempting to pitch it to Netflix and Amazon. He goes on to say that these are not for my audience, but we need to find a home for this stuff. He says, I don't want to miss another, and then it's blanked out, but I'm assuming he says opportunity. He then says, you know that Eugene bought that to me first, but I didn't get it. Now, Dixon replies back and says, wow, I was worried that you didn't even like it, but because it's a weird concept, and thank you. Now, I'm assuming in this thread, Dixon is attempting to show that Tyler Perry was using his name and prominence and relevance to get closer to him. Now, here's where Tyler Perry starts to get pretty explicit. Now, at the top of the thread, Dixon says, right, and we just had a heaping dose of it, and now it's back to nothing. It's really weird. Tyler Perry replies and says, I didn't have any contact. What are you talking about? I haven't been touched in months. Dixon replies and says, oh, you mean touching? I thought you meant being around people. And then he replies and says, Jacob, whatever that means. And Dixon replies and says, I love that you only say that when I'm being stupid. I guess the Jacob dumbass version of me. Now, Tyler Perry replies below and says, not dumbass, but blonde, like you're having a blonde moment. I guess Tyler Perry was trying to get him to talk more actual because that's why he was just so confused about the touching part. And this is where the conversation just takes a weird ominous twist. Now, Tyler Perry sent him a message that says, what's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy? He goes on to say, yes, it's the exact same kind of car, a geometric. Derek Dixon replies back and says, giving up my religious guilt, becoming a Buddhist, question mark? That's so cool. Where you came from. And then Tyler Perry replies back and says, unfortunately, I have friends who are in their 50s and 60s who are still dealing with that. It's so sad. He continues and says, you can have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ. It's more of this. So trigger warning. Now, Tyler Perry starts off this thread and says, I would hope you let someone hold you and make love to you. You are missing the best years of your life, my friend. Trust me. I hope you get past this block in your mind soon.
Now, why would he be sending somebody that? Another man. I would hope that you would let someone hold you and make love to you. He's not talking about someone, just anyone. He's talking about himself. Tyler Perry want to be the one to hold him and make love to him. This is sick. Exactly, Tim. A real straight man wouldn't have sent that many text messages and would have told Tyler, I got something else to do or change his number. Right. That's why I'm kind of suspicious of this dude, Derek. Because why is he responding to this stuff? Because I would immediately know this dude is flirting with me and not respond no more. Or tell him, look, bro, I'm not interested. I like women. I'm sorry. I mean, if you're not going to have me on the show no more, that's fine. But I like women. So if you would, please stop sending me these flirty messages because I am not interested in you.
Soon. Derek replies back and says, well, it's not this person, but yes, I want that too. I'm working on it. Therapy is helping. Based off of this entire conversation, it sounds like Derek is in some sort of therapy where he's like having these sort of like internal struggles, and Tyler Perry keeps trying to coach him into having like guiltless sex and then letting someone touch him. It's kind of strange. Now, in this portion of the thread, Tyler Perry is trying to convince Derek Dixon, of not telling the rest of the cast that they have an ongoing friendship, if you know what I mean. Tyler Perry says, listen to me. If you let the cast know that you and I have a new friendship, then you're...
You think he was just building a case? I mean, you might have a point there. He could have been. But I think unless he's trying to get a money grab, if it was like, okay, he being strange, let me go ahead and collect some evidence. But my first instinct wouldn't even be about a money grab. I would just be like, man, hell no, get off my phone with this shit, man. Move around. Don't be messaging me. That would be my first instinct just as a man. But I guess if he on some type of money grab or whatever, hey,
You're opening yourself up to a lot of questions and foolishness. What you want them to know that you are there because of your talent and not because of our friendship or because Tony got you to give me the job. He goes on to say that you earned your spot like everyone else. Don't give people the opportunity to play you small or they will. Then he goes on to say, because when I go back to work, I'm not going to know you. I don't have any friends at work. Just professionalism is key. Derek replies back and says, yeah, you're totally right. Tyler Perry says, I hope you got it, my friend. He said, yeah, it makes total sense. And then Tyler Perry says, just watch the behavior of everyone around you and me on set. He said, I will. He said, don't want to give anyone an opportunity because work is work. Now, Tyler Perry continues and says, why did that photo make me jealous? You two together. Derek says, haha, I don't
what?
know. He says, just
Tyler Perry, man, he is a fruity guy. Any straight man wouldn't even send nothing like that. Man, why does that picture make me jealous? Who says that to another man? Damn, bro, you was in the picture with old dude, man. I'm kind of jealous. What? When it's a billionaire, some men and women eyes would light up on a Cassie type settlement if they save all the text messages. Yeah, you got a point. You definitely got a point. Man, that is disgusting, bro. Thick Derek. Tyler Perry can't clean this shit up. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh, I was just joking, or we always called him thick. Always, it was just some horseplay. Hell no. Hell no. What? Even she disgusted. As a woman. You know what? What y'all say? This was a setup. He dangled the bait in front of Tyler, and when Tyler bit, he claimed it was consensual. Rich black men, straight or gay, have to realize that they can't have random sex in the United States with non-rich people. You know what? Both of y'all got a point. Now that I'm listening to it, even after watching her video for the second time and letting her explain it all, I agree with y'all, bro. That definitely sounds like he set him up. Tyler Perry took the bait, just like you saying. That's exactly what it sounds like. Cause some of his responses is almost inviting him to keep playing his little game. He gonna play his game is to play crazy, act like, oh, I don't know what Tyler is trying to do. I don't, I'm not, I'm confused. What do you want, Tyler? What are you asking me? Cause he really want Tyler to come out and type it like, look, man, I really want to have sex with you. And if you do this and that, and you'll get this part, that's what he really want. So I agree with both of y'all. I think it was a setup. Tyler Perry took the bait like a fool, but Tyler Perry is still a freak. Tyler Perry still likes men. Tyler Perry is gay. That's what we know. We know that. Tyler Perry is gay, bro. He might as well come on out. Because he know it's going to be a big joke after he's been wearing this whole Madea get up all of these years. Everybody going to be like, no wonder he loved dressing up like Madea. I mean, it would be even more funnier for something to come out where people are like, yeah, this is what he does. He sleeps with men. He even dresses in drag at home when he's with these guys. That's his thing. And then these pictures come out of Tyler Perry dressed in drag with a bunch of dudes in the room. Like, I really wouldn't even be shocked. I really wasn't shocked by this when it came out because we've always heard this stuff about Tyler. Always. You say Tyler's gonna try to say he's bi. Yeah, he's gonna try to say he's bi, but he's gay. All of that. Because don't he got kids? I think he got a son. So, he had to put that out there. He had to go on and get that out the way so he could go back doing his little gay thing. Watch. Eventually that girl will come out and say it, the one who he had kids with. He hid her for a while. I think they was together. They may have more than one kid. She was a beard. She'll come out with a book. But then again, he probably done made her sign so much NDNAs and all kinds of paperwork, she might have nothing to say. Because she could lose a lot of money by saying anything pertaining to Tyler Perry. And I suspect she got a lot of info. That's gonna be the source of all your information if you was ever to get anything. It's gonna be that woman. I wonder what is her name? Who is she? Who does Tyler Perry has one child, a son named Eamon, with his ex-girlfriend Jalila Bekele. Jalila Bekele. I don't even know who that is. She ain't gonna say nothing. We know that. She ain't gonna say a damn thing. Yeah, that was a beard. She was a beard. She's pretty. But she was a beard. A lot of the messages just kind of sound like two men flirting a little bit. Yeah, that's what was going on. Definitely a lot of flirting. Tyler Perry is 55 years old, similar to Shannon Sharp age, and both don't know how to cover their tracks. Yeah, that's because they probably been gay their whole life. So they don't really know how to conduct themselves. Because, they always suspected Shannon of being a little fruity. Even though his thing is really, he just like white women and stuff. So he kind of got that thing too where he don't really know how to, you know, be around women. That's how they act. The Steelmatic Network with G Honda. What's up? Salute to you too, bro. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. Yeah, so that's why I feel I agree with you on that too. He just don't know how to act around women. They don't know because they really have these other tendencies. Now it's really showing that Tyler Perry really got some tendencies that he acts upon. Like I say, Shannon is more so a dude that just like white women. But they said he's messed with some men. Are you using OBS? Yeah, I'm using OBS. I don't typically use OBS though. I use another software. It's another software that I really like to use. I'm just using this one because I can do the little vertical view, and I get some more views when I do it like this. I can see my numbers go up a little bit, but really, I'd rather just do it the other way, my old way. I have more control. I can control a lot on this. I can set it up, but it's just so much to do that I'm just like, dude, I don't want to do it. I've done it. I did it, and I didn't even save the what they call it a layout. I ain't even save it, and I think I got off of it, and when I came back, it wasn't even there. So then I said, fuck it, I'm not doing all of that stuff no more. Because you got to go to these websites and get these links and put them in there so you can have all these little pop ups. And I made this banner. I still got the banner, but I'm just like, bro, I don't want to fucking just, man, it's just too much. It's just too much. Then like on my other program, I can put my sounds in there. I can put my sounds on this one, but it's so many things I could click on. But I do have a little stream deck right here to just where I can just hit the buttons. But I ain't got time for all of this shit. I don't want to do all of that. And plus, I'm not even at the point where I'm one of them type of streamers yet. So if I had 5,000 subscribers and I was, my shit was really popping, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind doing all of that. But right now, I'm like, bro, ain't no point in me setting up this overly polished stream unless people's gonna watch it. So whenever my views and my numbers go up, then I'll start doing that shit. But right now, man, I'm sorry, I'm not finna go all out like that. I'm gonna just take it slow and steady. That's just how I'm gonna do it. As the views and the subscribers go up, I'll do it like that. Like I'll edit my videos a little bit, do some little stuff to them. But that's about it. I can do a lot. I can do everything that everybody else is doing. I just don't see the point right now when I don't have that many people watching. But yeah, you say you don't hear anything worth $260 million. I don't hear anything worth $260 million either, unless he got some more info or he got some photos or videos or because he said what was one of the charges? What did he say? He said sexual well, he said harassment, and there was another one that he said, and I don't know because you would think if it was some type of touching or something that he would have some type of evidence saying, "Look, you remember the other night when I did this and did that." Two stoves, 8 pots, everybody cooking. Let me see if I can find what did they say. Claims of harassment and sexual assault. So he said sexual assault. Like maybe he did get touched. Lord have mercy. Hold on, which one is it, Tim? You say I don't hear anything worth $260 million, and you say this sound like a $260,000 settlement. Okay, my bad, I read it wrong. I got you. He did say he was in his underwear, and Tyler Perry went in his underwear, grabbed his butt, and told him it won't hurt. So that could be worth about 10 million. What? Is that on these text messages somewhere? Did I miss that? He did say he was in his underwear and Tyler Perry went in his underwear. Oh, whoa. The dude Derek was in his underwear. Tyler Perry stuck his hands in his underwear and grabbed his butt. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's sick. Ain't no man fast enough to pull that off without getting sucked in the face, socked in the face. He was probably letting him do all this. I wonder if Tyler Perry gonna come out with some messages and show where this dude was like inviting him, like, yeah, I'll come over. Cause maybe he's leaving something out. Maybe he's leaving something out. God, he stuck his hands in this man's underwear and told him it won't hurt. That's crazy. Tyler Perry is a sick man. Sick. Sick, I say. Oh my God. This is disgusting. Y'all remember old dude? Let's see. I had that too. Oh, y'all want to watch this clip? Nah, we watch that in a minute. Here goes the guy, Christian Keys. Remember he was talking about some uh, black billionaire did something to him. Remember that? Tim said, I can't be around a brother who like busting nuts on top of nuts.
Um, Good evening. Hope everybody's doing amazing. Um,
It wasn't in the text. It was in, I think, his filings. But again, why are you around another? Exactly. No, you got that's the truth, bro. Why are you around another man in your boxes? That's why I'm thinking maybe Tyler Perry got some the rest of the messages where stuff ain't left out. Cause you know when you read these messages, if you read the threads, some of it don't make sense. It does seem like they just going from subject to subject on spots, and you like maybe he was deleting them or something. That's why it looked like that. Or he was using some type of AI to crop something. I don't know. But it did sound in some cases like he was inviting him. Like, yeah, man, we can do this and we can do that. But he just left that type of stuff out. Because Tyler Perry was just like, man, why am I jealous and seeing you in the shorts and thick Derek? Why would he be saying stuff like that?
I've been speaking to my brother about making a declaration of my experience, what I experienced with certain powers that be
That's right.
that were moving inappropriately. And I really, like, it's in my bone marrow to discuss that because thankfully God built me the way that he built me, but I, I'm not sure, based on this person's claims and brags, that he's literally got. At the same time, this person was sexually harassing me for years. He was claiming, that he had multiple young black man on the payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there. And clearly that's why it felt to him that it was okay to say these things. And I want to have these discussions. I want to be transparent with y'all about that. I've done my best to forgive this person, but it happens. It happens. It's not just women that have to deal with it, but it's also men sometimes. And it'll be men tempting men. And that's why a lot of my posts over the last few years have been about taking the scenic route, taking the long way around, because if that means that you can carry your integrity with you, then, and it's 11:11. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for another opportunity to connect with you. Please forgive my sins, my shortcomings, my bad decisions, and my mistakes. Please continue to guide and protect us as only you can. Everybody that's watching, it's not a presentation. If I see 11:11, I try to have another conversation with God. So thank you, Heavenly Father. I appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. In Jesus Christ's name we pray, amen. That's interesting. But there are people that will and have and will continue to, unfortunately, offer these things. And some of them are your heroes. Some of them are people who y'all like, oh yeah, such and such is amazing, and he does this and he does that. Yeah, but he also does this and that. At some point soon, it's gonna have to come out. I've kept one of these on me since '05. Whether it's a keychain recorder or a pen, because most predators would check your phone. And once the sexual harassment started, I was like, well, I got to protect me, because I'm saying no, and I don't want this person, as powerful as they are, to try to get in the way of my work. So I started recording. So I have them offering me money to take my clothes off. I have recordings when I wasn't working with them or for them. I have recordings of them confessing that, the other guys that they have on. Thing about confidentiality agreements and non-disclosure agreements is that they can't prevent you from turning all of those things over to the police, because sexual harassment is a crime. Attempted sexual assault is a felony. And Tams, you literally just asked, why do we as black people have to deal with that? But sometimes it's our own people. Sometimes it's our own heroes. Sometimes it's the very people we deify. And we look up like, oh, they're doing so much. They're doing so much. No, they're also doing this. And my only reservation about naming the people, there was directors along the way like, hey, you read for this, that, and the other. You want to come back up to the apartment? I'm like, nah, I'm good. You got my headshot, my resume, and I'm good. If I can handle that or not. I can kill that, but I don't need to come up to your apartment. We already had the audition. there's other people that I want to say everything, and my brother was like, nah, not yet. I want to tell it on the mountain, over the hills, and everywhere.
It's another part.
It's gonna have to happen. I'm interested to see which peers are mad at me because it may interfere with their work. But yeah, you get a grown ass man that knows that you're heterosexual and you're sleeping off Hennessy in his guest room because he says it's safe. Because I know I'm bad, so I'm after a big party. Won't say what type, won't say where. I'm asleep. I'm gone because I'm 4-5 Hennessy's deep and not short Hennessy's either. And this dude tries to climb into bed with you. So you spaz out, push him out, like, what the fuck? Get ready to leave. He apologizes, blame it on the alcohol. And you try to forgive him. So you're like, all right, man. All right, I'm gone.
Tyler Perry trying to assault niggas. This is crazy. Mm.
You shake his hand on the way out, and he tries to grab your penis.
What?
He tries to shake and grab your equipment. And you spaz even more. Like, what the fuck you doing, man? What the fuck? Oh, my bad. So you go to leave, he tries to do it again. Now, at that point, my only regret is not breaking multiple bones in this person's face.
Damn. Tyler Perry's a sick man. Tyler Perry is a sick man, y'all. Let's see what he had to say.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. Hey, I'm just sitting here on my porch just looking. What am I looking at? I'm looking to the hills from whence cometh my help. For my help, some of y'all know the rest. I just wanted to come on and just tell everybody, just be as calm as you can.
Did he record this twice? Two different angles. We are calm. What would we have to be in a frenzy about? What do you, like? We gonna be upset that we found out that you're a freaky dude and you like men? We already knew that. Telling us to be calm. That was a bad response. That was a guilty response from Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is a sick man. I'm telling y'all. Charles says this dude needs to just come out and tell who it was and stop protecting whoever it was. Yeah, old boy should have just said who it was. I think it was. I think it was Tyler Perry because wasn't that dude in a lot of Tyler Perry movies and little TV shows and stuff? Tyler Perry think men. Hold on. What's up, Dark Kent? Uh, I've been on her for an hour. I've been on her for an hour, yeah. Tyler Perry think men got the whole world in their pants. Man, Tyler Perry, dude, like this. It's just here go that message that the old girl was talking about though. That he sent him. He sent him a picture on a jet ski, and the dude says, "Nice picture." Yeah, the water does look calm. Tyler Perry says, "Nice picture?" Question marks. He says, "Great, amazing, awesome picture." Then Tyler Perry says, "You don't see that stud in that nice picture? Rude." He sound like a woman. He sound like a girl. Those are girl responses. Nice picture. You don't see that stud in that picture? But a girl would say, "You don't see that cutie in that picture?" How rude. Man, that's a woman response. Boy, Tyler Perry is flaming, y'all. All that Madea stuff. He played it too well. He played an old granny too well. I wonder how well he plays a young, a female, one of these new age chicks. That's crazy, man. See, dudes have always been suspicious of Tyler Perry. It's been the women. He ain't gay. He just good at that. He just good. No, we know when a dude is too good at something. We know what's going on. We got better instincts than women. Tyler Perry is 6'5", over 225 pounds, so I can see some men being afraid to swing on him. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't. That nigga was trying to touch me. Oh hell no. Nah. We just gonna have to fight, bro. I remember in football when I was a sophomore, it was a junior, senior, and he was just a bully. We was in the football hall. He pushed me down. I remember he pushed me down. I had some books in my backpack, and they flew over my head. So the backpack kind of drugged me along. Man, I was so mad. I got up. I just ran towards him and started swinging on him. We was just swinging. I know I hit him about 3 or 4 times. And then somebody broke us up. I was like, fuck it. And he was bigger than me. He was probably about 6'3", 6'4". He was a lineman. I said, hell nah, fuck that. We're going to be fighting. But all of this Tyler Perry shit is disgusting. But like I said, it ain't nothing that we didn't know. We knew this about Tyler Perry. All the dudes did. It was clear to see. Where he was pooching his lips. Even when he was playing Madea, he used to like pooch his lips and be like, when you're doing stuff like that, it's different. I remember Cedric the Entertainer was playing like that old black lady who was serving the food in the cafeteria. I forgot what show that. It might have been the Steve Harvey show. But he was just, you could just be like, that's a dude in a dress. He wasn't like pooching his lips and twerking his hips. It wasn't all that old extra shit going on. Tyler Perry be like, it's like some extra stuff. The way he was walking, like trying to wobble his booty. He made it a point to make the granny have this big butt. She had all this stuff in the back and twerk. Then he got the nerve to have Mr. Brown. He loved playing that. Mr. Brown was Cora daddy, and I think one time they was in the car having sex or something like that. Man, what the hell? He had too much fun with that character. He was living out a fantasy. He was grooming us. Tyler Perry was grooming us so we could get ready for the big finale when he came out. I'm surprised he didn't go on that RuPaul Drag Race show. Tyler Perry is sick. Then he run around here promoting all this Christianity stuff. That's why he threw that point out there to be free of religious guilt. That's what he told old boy. You know, you can still do such and such and be free of religious guilt. Mm-hmm. Charles said, if Tim can see how dudes would lay it down for Tyler Perry, I would hate to see what he would do if Shaquille O'Neal wanted some. See, that's why I don't like this one, bro, because I ain't set up I would have my sounds and stuff. This feed is cool, but sometimes I get bored with it. I don't get the views I want, but I don't know. I just really feel like I just want to go back home. I want to go back to my other one. I'm gonna just do that one. I'll do this one sometime, but I gotta go back to the other one. I can do more stuff. It's more funner to me. It's more entertaining. It give me something to do. I'm just really sitting here just talking and responding to comments, and I be wanting to play little sounds and shit, and I can't do that. So it's just not the same. But y'all funny, man. uh, like I said, I just got bored with this. I'm already bored of it. I don't really care about fucking Tyler Perry. He's a flaming. I'm not gonna say the word. You know it. Tyler Perry might have secret Diddy tapes of everyone he messed around with. Yeah, he might be on some of them with Diddy. Mm-hmm. Let me see something, y'all. What's going on in the world, man? What is there to talk about? I think I'm finna shut this one down. I really want to come back on here and just talk about something else. I had something else though. Yeah, I want to talk about something else. Shit, we looking like we about to be in World War III. Facts. Facts. Me and my old girl just broke up. So that's what's going on in my world. Damn, for real? Hold them thoughts, man. I'm finna go on my other one. We could talk about, man, this is gonna be open topic, bro. We just gonna talk. I just gotta get off of this shit. Y'all just hang in there. I'm finna open up this other one. I ain't gonna do nothing special. I'll set up all my thumbnails and shit later and put it on there. Yeah, let's talk. I'm gonna talk about that, what y'all talking about. Then I got a little clip. I'm just gonna open this shit up, bro. Fuck it. I'll be right back. Fuck this. Tyler Perry, you can go to hell.